Yeah, buddy. Ooh, that camera looking good. Looking good, fellas, fellas, fellas. What's up? Move you over here. We ready to rock for the second time today, fellas. What's going on? Rhino, what's up? Solid US Snake, what's up, what's up, what's up? Let's kind of get things rolling here. Sarah, yo, hey, 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 what's going on, what's going on? Your boy wrecking that again, yeah, twice in one day, jeez. What's going on here, huh? Now, crazy enough, I was this close. Some of y'all know, maybe Rhino, I don't remember if you were here earlier. Brad, I think you were here earlier for sure. I went on the Micro Center website, right? And they actually had, was it a 3060 open box return that I almost, $360 for a 3060 open box return, 12 gig hard. I almost put reserve on it. I'm testing this out here. I set this to ultra, very high settings, and I swear my computer's running smoother on very high settings than it was on medium settings, I swear. So we're gonna test it out right here. It's not running, yeah, it's running, it's crazy. I don't gather what the situation is here. But oopsie. That's fine, that's fine. Let's see how we go here. Good evening, what's going on? Honest review. How's Immortal? Saw you checking that out. It's okay. It's an okay game. I mean, for absolutely free, what are you gonna do, right? I think for a free game, it's pretty darn good. As for the I don't know, because it's hard to justify. Not justify, but oh, some little baby goblin toes right off the bat. Crushing blow, pow, 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 knocking stuff down. The only thing with Diablo Immortal is if you can't handle the monetization aspect of it, like if you're a gambling addict, it's not going to be a good game for you. So, if you're a gambling addict, do not play Diablo Immortal. Rattlehead, appreciate it. We get more SOJs, says Sarah. I'm hoping so. That's the plan. You got the plan down to a T. What up, dude? Been a minute since I could catch you streaming. Oh yeah, good deal, man. Good deal. Well, good to see you in, Mark. This is a later stream. The wife's working again. I put my daughter to sleep, so here I am. Oop. Liz, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Great to see you. Night stream. What's going on, Will? Yeah, yeah. Yep. Put the daughter to sleep, and here I am. Night streams are very popular with some people. I get it too, though. When you're working and you don't have a job where you can like watch streamers and stuff during the day, so you feel like you're missing out on a ton of stuff. Yeah, I'm glad. That's one reason why I try to. I mean, it's always tough, but I try to stream at different hours. I don't set some people, and I'm not like not crapping on nobody, but some people have a stream schedule that's like, you know, they stream at noon every day. That's when they stream, and I try not to do that. I intentionally don't set an exact stream schedule and stream like random times so that I can stream at random times and not feel pressured to stream at a certain time, and that way it gives more people an opportunity, I hope anyways, to catch me. So boots and gloves, boots and gloves, and boots and gloves. 15 IS. Did you? I heard the graphics cards are going to be dropping super cheap the next 6 months. Ethereum going proof of stake. Yeah, I did hear that, Brad. Yeah. The proof of stake on Ethereum is a mega crusher on the graphics card. That's another reason why I literally was on like reserve. Like I was getting ready to you know, put the reserve on it to drive down and get the graphics card tomorrow. And I was like, I thought about that. I was like, geez, in like 3 months they're gonna be probably even cheaper. And I was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't. And then I was like, you know what? One last time before I click the reserve button, I'm gonna go try the game out. And I went and tried it out. It's looking fine. I was like, the headroom on my graphics card is huge. Like, it's only hitting like 60% right now while I'm playing the game. I'll turn it up to very high. I turned it up to very high, and it was running better than it was on medium. I'm like, what is going on here? So you see right now I got it set on very high, the very high graphics settings, and it's working fine. So I don't know. So I think sometimes I psych myself out because I don't know enough about computers that it's not running good because some program like DaVinci Resolve's running in the background or something that I didn't know was open, and it's causing me some problems. But Dunkskied Music says, yeah, the good points. Gameplay looks pretty solid for a mobile game. Yeah, that's kind of the same thing. For a mobile game that's free, it's pretty darn good. But yeah, the monetization model of it is set up to take advantage of people that can't control themselves with like the putting money into the game aspect of it. So yeah, that is very, very, very accurate. So if anyone has any inclination, any what do you call it, propensity to not be able to control themselves putting money into a game like that, you do not want to play that game, because every step of the way it's like, do you want to spend more money? Do you want to spend more money? Do you want to spend more money? And for me, it's easy. I'm just like, you think I'm going to spend money, you idiot? What are you, dumb? I'm cheap and poor. Neither one of those lend somebody to spending a bunch of money on something. I gotta clean this up. I gotta catch up on some of these comments over here with Fan Sweetful. I'm gonna sip a drink of here. I'm gonna catch up on some of these comments real quick. Andrew says his kid fell asleep, so he's MFing right now. Yee! G-Stack's over here. What's going on? A little yee up in the chat. Let's go, baby. G-Stacks, you one of those yee boys? You know what I mean? Little Granger Smith, right? Granger Smith? Need more likes, fellas. Great point. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button for me if any of y'all could. Greatly appreciated. This is not a night stream for the West Coasters. Oh, great point, great point. Oh, Wicked Plumber. What? Come on, man. What a beast, legendary slayer. Insert sick adjective here. What a legend. Poison res, minimum damage, fire dex. Kind of interesting, Jewel. Wicked Plumber. Mega shout out. He's throwing 10 gifted memberships. So anyone who gets those, make sure you hit accept, because you do have to actually click accept on the memberships. Wicked Plumber, you legend. Thank you so much, Wicked Plumber, for the channel, for the gifted memberships and the channel support. You legend. I think I hurt my face a little bit doing that one. Well worth it though, well worth it. Sarah throwing in the GGs up there. Yeah, like, love to see it. Love to see them emotes. Blaze up here talking about the GPUs I was talking about earlier. Everything's MSRP and use is even lower, right? Yeah. As soon as that's coming around, yeah, that proof of stake on Ethereum has gone crazy down, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait and not get any of them for sure, but the reason for that is it moves the loads from the CPU to the GPU when you raise the graphics settings. Interesting. I didn't know that. Dunkski. Huh. Yeah, I was looking at the, what do you call it? The task manager performance thing, and it really didn't change any of the performance stuff. Yeah, I got kind of bore you with talking about that, and I'm looking at it, not even showing you guys. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how that's working out. Yeah, once again, everyone who gets one of these memberships, make sure you say thank you, GG, Wicked Plumber. SOJ yet? I got one earlier. I don't know if you've seen that clip. If you didn't see that clip, make sure you check it out. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? My macro video, and I got one of these done. I did put the drop odds calculator in Discord. I gotta get the I didn't get the macro video set up for my Nightbot. Man, Sweet Phil failing everybody again. So do not put exclamation macro in the chat because it's not gonna work. I didn't do it yet. So yeah, anyone who got a channel membership, you got access. You can use those emotes, and sometimes, you know, night bots or people's different bots like block people for spamming emotes and stuff. Mine actually loves it. As many emotes as you ever want to use. I love to see it. Love to see it. And technically, since you got a channel membership, you could link your Discord and your YouTube channel membership as well. We got a channel members only chat up in my Discord and all that good stuff, so. Ooh. G-Stacks posted that emote of me. What a legend. Sweet Phil called himself a monkey. I missed a small charm. Yeah, it, oh boy. Ups, I can't read that, unfortunately. But yeah, I miss small charms and charms all the time because they're so, like, indistinguishable from other stuff. They're the same color. Runes and uniques, I kind of see. I miss, unfortunately, I don't do it on purpose, but the amount that I'm trying to read the chat will lead to me missing more stuff too. So, what's the expected number of runs per SOJ? Well, with what I have now, with players 7 or 8 difficulty, running Nightmare and Dario, I have 419 Magic Find. It's 1 SOJ per 800 runs. Now the thing is I found one after 89 runs, so I'm kind of I shouldn't really find another SOJ until run 1600, technically. But I just found one now because it's a unique ring, and you know it's an SOJ, fellas. So go ahead and ID the gloves real quick. Frost burns. That's called the Psych Out right there. And then we got this SOJ right here. Oh, a 29 Nagel. I don't think I even have a 29 Nagel yet. That's probably my highest one so far, so that's good, I guess. I can't believe that wasn't an SOJ. I got robbed, fellas. I love seeing the everyone throwing the reaction emotes in there. I gotta get, maybe I can get some more reaction maybe I can get some more emotes. Oh, I gotta check into that too. I'm gonna put it on the list. Check emotes. Things I need to do about stream and stuff. Check emotes. Because if I get, they list the number of emotes you can have based upon the number of channel members you have. So like, at some point it'll be like, you need 11 more channel members, and you can add an extra emote and stuff like that. So maybe I have enough to get another emote now. Something sick. Beer time, says Blizz Biggie. There you go. I drank my beers the other day, so I'm back to the Costco rum right now. Getting after it like a legend. Ah, Colton, thank you for the gift. Thanking Wicked Plumber for being a legend. Is that Avenged Sevenfold? Yeah, actually, it's not. There a link. I'll throw this out there to everybody because I love giving this guy a shout out because his stuff is so amazing. It's N&M Creations. There's a link in the description of every single stream and every single video to this guy's channel. He has a YouTube channel. He makes everything Creative Commons, and so you can listen to it, and I can stream it and not get copyright strike and stuff. So if you want to listen to the exact same stuff, go to his channel, N&M Creations, and it's like an and sign. And I listen to, this is metalcore backing track, metalcore / modern backing track, if anybody's interested. What armor am I using? I actually have an Enigma on. I got super lucky on single player. It's one of the reasons I started playing single player so much, because I got real lucky early on. So I was like, this is super cool. I'm gonna go ahead and play more single player. I got really lucky with some things, and I got kind of unlucky with the Shaco, to be honest, because I did like between Andara and Mephisto, I did like over 2,000 runs before, and I didn't get a Shaco. So that's pretty unlucky. That's like double what you should find it, but odds are odds, so they say. So Andrew got 2 Novzacons in a row. Started running Arcane with a Nova Sources just watching you. In the last 5 days, I got a Gull, Jaw, and 2 Ohms up here from Andrew. Sorry I missed some, I must have got an, oh no, from Jared, my apologies. I must have got on a tangent, missed a bunch of comments. My apologies, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't an SOJ, what are the odds of that, right? Where was I? Oh, sorry, my apologies, I'm trying to read comments and catch all the, read comments and play. My brain's slow enough, I'm drinking rum along with it. It gets a little difficult. Man, I gotta sound like Canadian. I'm apologizing so much right now. This is my first stream I have been able to make of yours. Cubics, appreciate it. Yeah, cool. Glad you could catch it. I do stream a lot more during the day because it's more convenient for me personally, but I try to stream at night when I can. Like if my wife isn't here, I put the kids to bed. And then I try to stream, you know what I mean? But yeah, obviously, I try to spend time with the family in the afternoon and stuff, because they're all at school, and or the wife's working or whatever. And oh, there was a flawless thing up there, but does anybody seem like on ladder it has better drop rates? Says Jared. Huh. I don't notice that personally. Got my Pally torch the other day, 1916. That's a Pally 1916 Pally torch is pretty solid, pretty solid. Chain boots, jewel. Whoa, 3 a.m. in the morning for Musashi. I think that's pronounced right, Musashi. 3 a.m. from Germany. That's prime time. No, there's zero chance I couldn't stay up till 3 a.m. now if I like tried. Like back in the day, I could have done it. Like 4 years ago, even 2 years ago, I could have done it. But now it's like if it's like midnight, I'm getting pretty hit. You know, I'm like tired. No rum during the day, unfortunately. Yeah, it depends on where you're at. If you're, you don't want to be drinking at like 11 a.m. And obviously, Diablo 2 Resurrected is worldwide. It's like Pitbull up in this joint. Yeah, he ain't Mr. Worldwide. Sweet Phil's Mr. Worldwide. Dun, 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 dun. Oh boy. Ethereal gold wrap. Me talking about Mr. Worldwide just made the video, sons. But I ain't keeping it. It's kind of interesting to find a ethereal gold wrap. Kind of interesting. Found any SOJs yet today? That video, Jacob, that video I posted earlier today actually was from this morning. This is the second time I streamed today. So yeah, technically I did find an SOJ today. I still have yet to find a rune past Gull on ladder. Other items have gotten me my gear though, so it kind of works out. Yeah, that's why I always go after like keys, because they're like quote unquote consistent. I know they're not perfectly consistent, nothing ever is on Diablo 2, but keys and the runes, like the lower runes, like spirit rune sets and stuff like that, are pretty darn consistent all the time. So I end up doing that. Just do I need hell runes? I don't remember. Probably not. I don't think so, but I end up doing keys and like countess runs all the time, just all the time. Kids and family responsibility changes things, says Aaron. Yeah, right. Health Ort. Actually, I do need to grab some hell runes, huh? Just for under my spirit sets over here in case I want to do another one. Gotta remember that. Late session, Phil. How's it going so far? Going fine. Just hopped on. Run counter's working. That's important. I just remembered. I was like, I should probably check my run counter to make sure my macros are working right. So I'd look at it. Going fine. Nothing crazy so far. Obviously, pretty much the only good thing you can find off of this, like good, like crazy good, is an SOJ. You don't really find nothing else. So. What? Let's go. Legend. Flaming text. Let's go. Love that. What? Blizz, you had to one up them, didn't you? Didn't ya? Oh my gosh. Blizz Biggie, thank you so much. All y'all out there that got a gifted membership. Tomac got one. There you go. I mean, you guys have given out so many gifted memberships. How is everybody not a member? 20 gifted memberships from Blizz Biggie. You legend. Thank you so much, my man. You're gonna make me blush. Thank you so much, Blizz. True family man, says Blake up here. Blizz Biggie up here. Pog Beast emotes. Let's go. Yo, we're catching the stream. Bulbasaur. Yo. Second stream means second SOJ, says Jeremy. I'd love to, for sure. Blizz the legend. Crazy, you guys, Blizz and Wicked Plumber have been going like. I should go back and like keep a track of. You guys are like beating each other up, like who's gonna get more gifted memberships. Y'all are competing over here. You're like, he ain't winning. No, I'm gonna take him out. Members only jackets, let's go. I should get a members only jacket with a little sweet fill on it. Oh, love the emotes. Love seeing them. When I get enough money, I'm funding a video for Sweet Phil to try D2R controller. Just 5 minutes of him ranting about it and trying to figure it out. Well, I have used a controller before, not for D2R, but I was big Xbox, Call of Duty, Halo. I was pretty good at Call of Duty and Halo. Not many people were better than me. Some people were better than me. I know some people that were better than me, but not many. Well, I take that back. I was above average, I'll say. That's the way I want to word it. I was above average at Halo and Call of Duty. I was not great. I want to set that up, something like that, to where people could like sponsor videos. Because I make a video every day, so like it kind of makes sense. I should have it set up for people to sponsor videos in some way. But I never thought of a good way of how to set it up, to be perfectly honest. The only times I've ever done that is where someone like randomly super chatted, or someone would be like, hey, how much? The one time I'm thinking of, someone was like, hey, run Bishibashi 500 times. How much would it cost? And I'm like, I don't know. Just like, I guess if someone paid me like $200, I would do it. And they super chatted me $200 and was like, all right, do it. And I was like, well, I set myself up for that one here. Guess I'm doing 500 Bishibashi runs. Well, Bishibash. I literally can't stop saying Bishibashi. Jacob says, appreciate the gifted memberships to Blizz Biggie. Da, 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 da. Fair enough. It's just weird for the first time. Oh yeah, I would imagine. No, yeah, I totally get you. I probably worded that a little funny or whatever. It's weird for the first time for sure. Because even I tried doing quick cast, and I was like, I can't do it. Can't do it. I've been playing regular for too long. I could not do quick cast. So I could probably figure it out. Like it'd be fine for after like an hour, but. No, you're probably right. I was being a little. I don't even know what I was being. No good response to what I was being, but you're probably right. I'd use a controller and I'd be like, "Yeah, this sucks. I don't like this. I don't like this at all." Llama does a sponsor through email. Okay. So you'd put so he does. Maybe I should look into how he because I could probably learn a thing or two more from him, huh? So he does them through email, huh? And then he'll just do like, yeah, Venmo me this much money and I'll do the sponsored thing. All right, sounds about right, huh? Fellas, what's going on, yo? I talked to a friend the other day about playing D2R, and he said yes on PS5. First thought was how do you play D2R on controller, right? Yeah, I was thinking of Super Chat. Yeah, Die for. I guess I'll call you Die. I don't know the other. Die for Death Clock. Oh, Die for Death Clock. Is that really what that says? How nasty. What a sick name. But, yeah, it's probably a good idea to do it through email, and then Venmo, because then it's like untraceable. Well, not untraceable, but it's not like taxed, and then it doesn't get yanked out. You know what I mean? Like, if you super chat, YouTube takes 30% of it. So. Let me some Phil, let's get after it, says Big Stamos. Yo, appreciate it. Oh, Max slamming some Shakos in here. Jacob says Quick Cast took some time getting used to, now I can't go back. Yeah, that's what people say, but I don't know how they say it though. How many Andy runs are you doing? Nick, I'm doing, I don't know. I didn't plan it very well, I will say. I didn't expect to find an SOJ so fast, and now I'm going to try to find another one. I would say maybe I'll go to 1,000, and if I don't find another SOJ by then, I'll do 1,000. If I find one before then, maybe I'll stop. I'm going pretty slow tonight, so I'm not getting a lot of runs done. I'm doing a lot of chat reading. I need to stop reading your guys' comments. Start playing. No, I'm just kidding. How much MF Jared asked? I got 419. 419. I should put it up on the screen, but I feel like continuity's sake. Yeah. Forget continuity's sake. I didn't put it up before because I'm an idiot. I can never remember to change this stuff. That's why I don't want to put up a drop list, and I don't want to put this stuff up all the time. Because everything I put on the screen, it's more stuff covering up the screen first off. But then it's also more things that my dumbass has to remember. Oh, don't forget fellas. Yeah, fellas, and ladies. Because there's at least a couple ladies up in here. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Repair durability. Little like button, gentle like button destruction. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, by the way. Joshua says, have had a hard time getting used to controller on Switch. Yeah, I could feel that. Dawn, how's it going? Yo. Quick Prey says he had a hard time, but now he's used to it. So yeah, I don't know. I tried it for one day for like 5 minutes and I couldn't get used to it. Here, I didn't pick one of these up the other day. And someone was not yelling at me, but was like, pick that up. Maelstrom. Okay, I couldn't remember. But it's okay. It's got its things on it. It rolls differently. I know a lot of those things roll differently and stuff, but I'm about to grind Neelathak till my eyes bleed, says Corey. Oh yeah, Death Clock. Yeah. I remember Metalocalypse. Yeah, Death Clock. I do recall. I wasn't like crazy psycho, like, oh my gosh, I love Death Clock. It's the best. But yeah, it was just it was kind of funny that there was actually like a death metal cartoon. I watched I don't know. I'd say I watched like half of them, I'll say. So I wasn't like, oh, oopsie. But yeah, I know Death Clock and Metalocalypse. Yeah. I picked up on the reference. That's why I was like, whoa, that's sick. That's pretty crazy. Peter Choi, what's going on? How is everything going? It's going all right. Going all right. Found an SOJ earlier, so going pretty good. You're gonna assume I'm from Michigan. If I'm a fan of the Red Wings, it's backwards. I mean, Red Wings are worldwide, son. I could be from South Korea right now. Could be from Brazil, being a Red Wings fan. Everybody loves the Wings, right? Yeah. Hockey, to be honest, hockey is probably one of my least favorite sports, but it's just, I mean, if I picked a fan of a thing, it would be, you know, if I had to pick a hockey team, it'd be the Wings. It was way better back in the day when they were sick. 28. All right, well. I was hoping that was the second SOJ, which would be crazy good luck at less than 200 runs, but slay that like button, Aaron. That's a great point right there. Yeah. Jared says, I feel you. I can't even remember to switch weapons after CTA. Yeah, that's a common occurrence on my part as well. 27. I mean, how many Nagels do I really need, right? Sergei Fedorov, he was my boy back in the day. Sergei was my boy back in the day. That was like my favorite player. Those were the days. That Russian 5 line was where it was at. Jacob says you got to give Quick Cast a solid week. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's probably right that if you give it the time, it's like amazing. I don't know. I'm a big fan of if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. So I'm a big fan of that. So Rattle Cage, let's go. Wings abs, years can't beat it, right? Wicked Plumber says abs up here. Wicked Plumber, I give you back all the gifted subs you've ever gifted. I now hate you. Don't even tell me you're a Mario Lemieux fan. I'll kick you right out of the Slayers. I mean, I'm half kidding. I wouldn't kick you out, but I would be like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. That's what I'd say. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Frost burns for the 700th time, but good thing we got another SOJ here, fellas. No. Oh. What? Oh man, that was definitely the cheapest play of all time. Driving Draper's face into the boards. Ugh. Nick says my favorite team back when I was a kid, crazy Russian lineup. Yeah, the Russian 5. It was kind of gimmicky, but they were also really good and played so great together. It was crazy. It was crazy how great they played together back in the day. Everybody up here slamming their love for the Quick Cast. Growing up on Selfridge right outside of Detroit in the 90s was amazing. Those years, the wings were incredible. Yeah, Selfridge, it's not close, but it's not far from where I live. So we get the planes flying over the house, you know, when they're doing, not all the time, because like I said, it's not that close, but it's crazy how low they really fly when you're not that far from an air base. I'm like, I hope that's not like a trainee and he knows what he's doing, right? they're not gonna crash anywhere out here, right? Not that, I mean, they almost never crash, so, which is good because plane crashes are obviously terrible, but you know, they're so low, it's crazy sometimes. 100 runs in. Is that how many I've done? Oh yeah, it is. About, yeah, I've done about 100 runs since I've been on, right? Great point. Won't kick you, but put you in the penalty box, says Jared. There you go. Yeah, great point. Great point, Jared. Get 2 minutes for a, I don't know, liking the wrong team. Being born in the wrong plot of dirt on the planet to where you like a different hockey team than I do. 2 minutes. Huh. Oh, do you have the map revealed already? I'm playing single player. This is single player. So yeah, I got all this stuff on single player. Tomac says he sees Saigons. Oh, actually, you know what? I think there's one of the pieces of Saigon I keep forgetting to pick up. 'Cause I want to have a full like Saigon so I can play through the game super easy. But I always forget what it is. I got the helm already, I think, right? Do I have a full Saigons yet or no? What's the cage? Don't remember. Saigon's cage, is that like the armor? Can't remember offhand. Hey all, Noob D2R, I've been watching the channel for tips. Had a quick question. Does my Velk kill with my magic find? I think so. I think the Velk gets your magic find. I think the Velk works the same way as a mercenary, where it gets your magic find and its magic find. Oh. That's not about right? Gauges the gloves. Greaves. Gloves. Greaves. Greaves or Sabbath. So it's the... I don't have Saigon's gloves? What kind of dummy am I? How do I not have Saigon's gloves? Those things fall everywhere. I'll definitely remember that. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming and I'm gonna be like, man, I can't remember what the Saigon cage is. What is this thing? Let's go, Red Wing boy. What's going on, Ken? You might be a Wings fan. At least it's original 6, right? That is pretty wild that it's like one of the original 6 teams, you know what I'm saying? And because, you know, the Tigers are one of like the old school teams. The Wings are old school team. The Lions are pretty old. The Detroit Pistons, you know, kind of cool. You know, since we were like the middle class capital of the world essentially for decades and decades. We had so many middle class people that businesses and sports teams sprouted up to take people's money for entertainment purposes. That's what funny fact about Michigan. The most public golf courses in any state in the United States, like in any single state. And I think also Michigan had the most bowling alleys per capita of any state in the United States. So based upon, you know, the population, Michigan has the most bowling alleys and overall the most public golf courses. Yeah, Commander, no problem. Yeah, glad the videos help you out a little bit with what little bit of knowledge that I got on the game. Glad to help. Glad to help. Thank you for watching. Michigan loves rolling. Well, the thing is that because the middle class, because of the auto industry back in the, you know, when the unions were so strong and everybody made like a ton of money. So businesses obviously, like, how are we going to take these money from people? Like, they have all this money and they want to spend it and people want to have fun. Well, it's winter. Like in the summer, people want to, like, we want to feel rich. Like, usually only rich people can golf because you got to be a member. You got to pay like $30,000 a year to golf at some place. You know what? We'll build all these public golf courses. So then all these regular people will feel rich. They'll love their company. They'll be happy with their lives and they'll work for Ford or whatever forever. So they built all these golf courses to keep essentially the employees of the auto companies happy and to slowly extract their money, you know, having fun. Well, in the winter you can't golf because it's Michigan. There's 7 feet of snow. So what do? What are people going to do in the winter? What's an indoor thing where you pay $4 a game, then there's 50-50 raffle, there's strike ball, there's mystery, there's high game, all to spend more money on, there's beer, there's food, bowling. Go to a bowling alley all winter, you know, like. It all spawned off of the incredible, like, middle class wealth that used to be around here. That and actually softball, like slow pitch softball, is crazy. Like, not crazy, but pretty popular around this area as well because of the same reason. There's literally like places that have like 20 diamonds, like it covering acres and acres in the middle of the city because like people. There's actually all the auto plants around here actually have baseball diamonds on them. Like that's how like crazy things, you know, have always been around here. Anytime you drive by one of the auto plants in Michigan, there's a baseball diamond on the actual premises of the auto plant. Pretty crazy. Lions, Jared says most losses in NFL history. I don't know about that. I mean, they could be, maybe. But, well, more courses in Florida? That's wild. Yeah. Most courses for any state, you guys can Google that. Public. I'm talking about public, by the way. Ones that you don't have to pay a yearly membership for or anything. The ones where you can just call up and be like, hey, I want to schedule a tee time for tomorrow. Sure, it's $52. Sure thing. We'll golf tomorrow. Sounds good. And you load your bag up with beer and go golf. Those type of places. Bjorn says, Michigan. We have balls. We like balls. Don't clip that. Don't clip it, fellas. Anytime someone says don't clip that, it gets clipped. That's kind of how it goes, huh? It's winter in Michigan 9 months out of the year. I wouldn't go that far. Really, with the way the climate's been going lately, it's really some winters we only have actually snow on the ground like a couple weeks out of the year, to be perfectly honest. The way the climate's been going lately. because usually it might snow. That's almost the most depressing part, when it snows like 20 inches one day, and you're like, I gotta go shovel it, and then you shovel it, and then like 5 days later, it's like 64 degrees out, and you're like, oh, I hate myself. Why did I just spend all that work shoveling all that snow, and now I'm in like gym shorts. Literally, this happened. We went to Hawaii, and it snowed like for my honeymoon. Came back, and there was 16 or 18 inches of snow on the ground, and I was sunburned like you will never believe coming back from Hawaii. I was outside in a tank top and gym shorts shoveling snow because it was like 54. It was like, it was probably like about 50 degrees outside, but there was 16 inches of snow on the ground. And it snowed like 2 days after we left, and it was still on the ground, but there was like 2 feet or something, but some of it had melted. Shoveling equal workout day, right, Blizz, right? Ken says ice fishing is that's what he does in the winter. They do ice fish, obviously, the Great Lakes around here, but usually there's not even. I mean, I used to know people that used to race snowmobiles on the lakes and stuff, but like now there's almost not enough ice to even do it anymore. It depends on the winter. Every winter is different, so every winter is different, but it just seems so much now that yeah, it just seems like they can't even do it anymore. What is this? Sheath? Oh, that's the one I got already. I thought I had the Liberator already. Good old Sweetville. Oh, Death Clock up here says curling is fun. Yeah, that's a prime Canadian sport right there. We don't do that in Michigan. That's for our brothers to the north. Ken says he used to live across from Chevy Proving Grounds. It was cool to see the new vets blasting straight away. Yeah, that's nice. Rhino says clip 45. Nice. Jared says originally from Wisconsin, have to rip the Lions. I feel ya. I feel ya. Bjorn Bear. Yeah, good point. Yeah, don't forget, if anyone in here hasn't yet, give that like button a little tap-a-rooney. There's 170 people in here. We have about 82 likes. So, I mean, I think some of you might not have hit the like button yet. I mean, it's free. I'm poor. You got to help me out by hitting the like button. Lake effect, much snow there. I'm on the opposite side of this, like, because over by Grand Rapids and stuff, they get more lake effect. I'm on the opposite side. I'm like by Detroit, so we don't get as much lake effect because it actually travels from like left to right across the state. Just the natural spin of the earth and stuff. So the lake effect is generally on the other side of the state, but we do sometimes, depending on the severity of it, we will get some like lake effect type of dealio. Angry Buffalo sports fan says he cut the grass and snowblowed in the same weekend. That's pretty wild. Yeah, Buffalo's gets more snow than Michigan because they're on the other side of the other lake. Like the one side of the state of Michigan gets the snow, and then there's like the other side of the state that doesn't, and then there's New York and Michigan on the other side of the lake where Buffalo is. I meant New York. Buffalo, New York is what I meant to say. I said a bunch of words there that didn't deserve to be in that sentence, but you know what I mean. Peter says change it up and do Mephisto. Nope, not gonna do that. Nope. I'm trying to get these SOJs. Did you hear about the heat dome over British Columbia? 120 in British Columbia, Canada. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Grifter says originally from Chicago. Nice. Chicago's pretty wicked. Me and the wife went there before my daughter was born. Wow, that's a long time ago now. How about that, huh? Well, that was about 6 years ago, we'll say. A co-rune? I mean, I wouldn't usually note this, but could you imagine you just got done with normal and you drop a co-rune at Nightmare and Dario? I would say that's noteworthy for Nightmare and Dario. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty wild. That's got to be like, you know what? I bet you that's the highest rune Andario can drop. I haven't looked it up, but I bet you it is. That sounds about right. Just saw your highlight video from this morning. Can't believe you got an SOJ in less than 100 runs. Yeah, that's pretty crazy luck. Considering, like I showed my original video from like 2 years ago when I did it on regular Diablo 2, it took me 1,400 runs. So that's definitely better. I'm trying to get lucky and get a second one. I'm not really finding very many unique rings though, so I feel like before there was way more of them. But Co is Nightmare Andy and low is Hell Andy. So that Co is actually the highest. That's pretty wicked. Pretty wicked. Appreciate it, Arzina. Oh! We'll wait for it to come up before I shout it out. Sometimes the super chats are delayed. Jared Hutchinson. You related to Aiden at all? JK obviously, but the Lions just drafted Aiden Hutchinson. But here's 375 after the YouTube Mafia takes their cut. Get your poor ass a McChicken meal with it. Appreciate it, Jared. Great point though, yeah. The YouTube Mafia. Thank you, bunch you. Legend. Thanks for the channel support, my man. All right. Ah, dang, yo. I need more ice, but I don't want to run upstairs right now. I'll do one more run. During the next loading screen, we're gonna time it. We're gonna see how fast I can go grab a bunch of ice. If I can get back before the loading screen's over. So this is gonna be legendary. Aid in the future? I hope so. I don't know. I hope so. Alright, BRB. I got it. I got it. I'm exhausted. I grabbed too much ice. Apparently my hands are too big and I grabbed too much ice. I did legs yesterday at the gym. It's hard to run upstairs. That was tough. Bottle's getting pretty empty. That's crazy. Because it's clear, so you can see the game through it. That's crazy how a green screen works sometimes. That ice run was faster than a Pindle run? Yeah, it's not too far. My refrigerator is just at the top of the stairs, so... Dang, yo, I grabbed too much ice, though. What am I going to do with it? Ooh. I'll put the ice in my water bottle. I might have just dropped the ice on my keyboard. Everybody don't leave, please. This is very serious what's going on right now. Definitely not a legendary night spin. Very important. This helps the magic find. I'm just throwing it out there. What are you sipping there? Nothing good, J Cross. Nothing good. Oh, it's backwards. Backwards. Nothing good. Yeah, nothing that great. Super cheap. It does the job, essentially. Along with, obviously, a Coke. Costco brand stuff is often good. Yeah, I mean, considering the price, it's good. I don't even know how I almost think I'm gonna like make myself go blind. Like it's so cheap. Like a fifth, or not even a fifth, a half gallon of Costco vodka is $11.99. How is that possible? How is that possible? It makes no sense. Death Clock says, reminds him to fill his drink. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. William throwing in the clown emotes with a shocked face of mine. Love it. Love it. My screen is messed up. Economy of scale. $11.99 with inflation. Oh, Costco vodka never goes up in price. Is my screen Fuzzy's pretty regular? He's not someone. Oh, never mind. It was you. Okay, okay. Oh, that came through. What? That actually came through with the notification before it even came through on my OBS. Here's a little something towards the bottle upgrade. Keep slaying. Ooh. Thank you so much, J Cross, for the liquor support. Thank you for supporting my drinking habit. J Cross, you legend. This was anyone here earlier that these chests randomly open when I come down these stairs all the time. I come down these stairs and for some reason they just pop open, like it's that one scene in Ghostbusters where the eggs are like, the egg cartons are popping open and popping and stuff. Super weird. But once again, J Cross, you legend. Thank you for supporting the channel. Whiskey works for me though. Yeah, Arsenal. I'm much more of a whiskey fan. Much more. But there's some very important information I need to tell you. Costco whiskey is $27.99 for a half gallon. Costco rum is $13.99 for a half gallon. So, you know, hold on, I got a hand gesture here to help out. You know, $13.99, not as good. $27.99 and slightly better. You know, it's one of those situations. So, got a question. I play D2R on Switch. This Daniel Brady playing Switch. I'm at level 75 Amazon. What do I need to be a solo hard diff? What? Daniel, you're gonna have to that question, there's too many autocorrects that are wrong in there or something. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that question. I knew it wasn't the SOJ that time. I knew it. Now you can get drunk and get some McDonald's at 2 a.m. Oh boy, no. Well, I can't leave my. Well, I mean the one kid's almost 17 years old, so he can obviously stay at home. I guess. I mean, I could leave him home. I guess I could do that. A 17-year-old and a 5-year-old, totally could leave him home alone. Let's see. I feel like I missed a bunch of comments. People are referring to comments that I feel like I missed. My apologies. It's just the Butcher's Pupil. Shockingly good budget, deadly strike open wounds. But no. Not good. Scott says he wishes he lived in a state where they sold Costco stuff. Crazy enough, I don't even buy this stuff at Costco. The liquor store around the corner from me, for whatever reason, sells Costco liquor half gallons for the same price that they sell at Costco for. It makes no sense. I don't get how it's possible, but they do. So I buy them right around the corner. Level 91 gold fine bar, best bang per gamble opinions. I mean, it is gold fine barb is obviously going to be the best gambler, but I do not personally like gambling. It just does not entertain me. So even if it was more efficient, I personally wouldn't do it, just because I don't like it. Ryan says he's asking what he needs to do with a level 75 Zon to beat hell. The main thing that, yeah, that probably was, you're probably right there. The main thing to beat hell with an Amazon, you're probably, I've only ever done it where solo, I'm talking about playing solo, which I assume is what you're asking. Lightning Fury, and you just skip anything you see that's immune to lightning, you just run right past. Just see ya. Don't even worry about it. You don't try to go into, you don't try to dual spec, you don't try to blah blah blah. Lightning Fury and anything immune to lightning, you just skip it. That's pretty much the best advice I can give, in my opinion there. Scott up here says he worked in China. He literally worked in China for 6 months. Literally ran into make you blind vodka before. Alcohol, he said, not vodka, alcohol. Yeah, I believe it could happen. Jared up here is a little bit back here. I'm getting a little behind, but yeah, 2 a.m. they're sleeping. You're gone for 10 minutes. They'll be fine, right? Oh, okay, yeah, there. I'm kind of catching up. Kind of trying to catch up on some comments. Daniel up here. Can't get past Act 1. I guess it's better to play in a party. He says lightning sucks. Lightning damage or the skills? Lightning Fury is nasty. Lightning Fury and all the synergies. It's like the most powerful skill in the game, essentially. Lightning Fury and then getting like a point into Pierce. It's hard to tell. I can't always tell exactly which one you're referring to, whether it's your damage or the damage you're taking. But yeah, lightning damage that you take can like wreck you. Can just wreck you. Oh, Matthew Bell coming in with a membership. Matthew Bell, the newest. The Layer. Ooh, ah. Thank you so much, Matthew, for the channel support and becoming a sweet Bill. The Layer. Ooh. Don't forget, anyone who does have a channel membership, I'll mention it because Matthew just became a Slayer. You can link your channel membership to Discord. We got a channel member only Discord. I do sometimes I do giveaways in there. On resets, I always take from channel membership members first for playing in the ladder reset team. So make sure you link that up if you can. Even if you don't, I do try to get a hold of channel members, but it's a lot harder through YouTube than it is through Discord. So it's super easy too. If you just you can just look up a YouTube video how to do it. It's super easy. Gizmo says thanks for the reply. No problem, my man. Second SOJ yet? Ty Jaren? Not yet, not yet. Shockingly enough, right? Daniel says damage. Lightning damage sucks. No way, bro. Daniel, I would just strongly disagree. Lightning Fury Javazan is it could be the best character in the game, the strongest. Better than Hammerden. Like you could argue that it's a better character than Hammerden. It's definitely the best Bail Runner for sure. Best cow killer, Lightning Fury Javazan. Playing through the game, like I said, I've only really played fully through from normal to hell with a Javazan with a Amazon one time, solo, and I went Lightning Fury. That's how I did it. So taking lightning damage. Oh boy, I'm struggling. My apologies. Taking lightning damage. In that case, yes. When you have no good resistance, taking lightning damage is rough. Gab Flex says, love your videos. Appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you very much. Scott up here a little bit back. Sorry, I'm getting a little behind in the comments. I get off on little tangents, but he says, Costco vodka was all the rage for a while, apparently. I do remember like 4 or 5 years ago, people talking about Costco vodka, because yeah, you get half gallons for $11.99. Oh, Tarash's Tomb. J Cross up here says Tarash's Tomb's crazy hard to clear with the Lightning Fury Javazan, yeah. So in that case, you just run through the tombs until you always forget, is it charge? Yeah, charge strike. You charge strike Dario. Absolutely wreck him. Get yourself a teleport staff and teleport past anything you want to. How you do it? Yeah, Matthew Bell right there. Just we quoted each other at the same time. Oh, Matthew, love the YouTube content. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, and thank you for the channel support, my man. Ooh. Yeah. Could you imagine somebody they're like, I want to become a channel member, but then Phil makes all these stupid noises, and I really don't want to hear it, so I'm not going to support the channel. I can see that happen. He just starts acting like an idiot every time he gets a channel. Oh, actually, an ethereal rock stopper is good for that Act 2 mercenary. You know what I'm saying, right? I don't know that I've ever had an ethereal rock stopper, right? Nice. It's not bad. I'm gonna hang on to that one. Bone Helm on the ground also. Yeah, Bone Helm was that Worm Skull. Not gonna be there for me. I knew that this was something. I knew the Salet was something I wanted to pick up. Dirty Bird says ethereal SOJ. Nice. I just did a solo job of myself, and honestly, you can just run past everything and catch up on your missed leveling at Eldritch until you're comfortable to continue. Alex, yeah, I pretty much agree with that, yeah. I don't, to be honest, it was like it was over 2 years ago, and I don't remember what I did, because, I mean, I always did a lot of like online ladder reset playing through with teams, so I never really played. A lot of people don't realize playing through solo is so much different than playing with a party. And I never really did a lot of solo playthroughs until I started playing Pluggy, regular Diablo 2. So I've only ever, just that one time I played through with a Lightning Fury Javazan. So Yeah, and tactical but practical up here, saying, yeah, Lighting Fury for the mobs, Charge Strike for the single targets. Yeah, it just wrecks. Sorry, I was looking around awkwardly. I can hear some of the kids walking around here, so I was just kind of trying to tell which room it came from, you know? J Cross says, love the demonic noises. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In some ways, I like acting like an idiot. I just think it's hilarious. So that's kind of why I do that stuff. Like, I'm one of those people kind of, and it was before I was even a dad, you know? You just act embarrassing, and then you think it's hilarious. It's kind of, I've been like that for a while. I can remember when I was younger not wanting to be embarrassed, and then I don't know when the switch happened, but all of a sudden I just like thought it was super hilarious to act super stupid. So now that's what I do. What I do. Is Pluggy a thing on D2R? Scott, not that I'm aware of yet. I don't think they have a Pluggy yet, so. Let me go ahead. I want to adjust one of my filters real quick. Super quick. There we go. Jared says, online Nightmare Andy runs suck. Yeah, if you can't set it to players 8 difficulty, 7 or 8, you shouldn't do Nightmare Andaro runs for an SOJ, to be perfectly honest. I wouldn't anyways. I'm not a Nightmare Andaro runner expert, but personally I wouldn't do it. More Nagel rings? Yeah, Tomac, yeah, that's what I've been pulling for sure. Is SOJ hard to find? How are so many people selling them lately? Dupes? Yeah, Dirty Bird, could be dupes, and I mean, people do randomly find them, kind of, I mean, they are kind of hard to find though. Yeah, it's probably dupes, I'm gonna be honest, a little bit. It's gonna be a combination. Like I said in the video, I've found 3 SOJs in my entire life, so if that tells you anything. I found 3 SOJs. I haven't played like crazy, but I mean, I've been running this, I've had this YouTube channel for like 3 years now. So I've obviously been playing pretty hardcore for like 3 years now. And the only SOJs I've found is when I was running Nightmare Andaro, specifically the best odds to find an SOJ. The only other SOJ I found was in a cow game in like 2004 or something. And at the time, duping was like out of control to where like, when I found that SOJ back in the day, a vamp gaze would sell for 2 to 3 SOJs, a random vamp gaze. A perfect vamp gaze would sell for like 10 SOJs. That's how bad duping was back in the day. I'm trying to catch up on some quick comments here. Sorry for a boring screen for a quick second, but I don't want to miss too many. The rolled in SOJ. I may have missed what that comment was referring to. Got my SOJ and ladder from the Countess. A pit drop after a dry spell of keys. Nice. From Arzena, I think. Arzena or Arzeno. My apologies. Really bad at certain names. My apologies. Oh, a super chat. Nice. I'm gonna try to catch real quick here. Let's see. You can play D2R like the armory that you can place one unique and set in the stash. Okay. But Scott says if they had an armory on D2R, that'd be cool. We got a super chat from Jameson Brandt. I just found my first SOJ online Nightmare Andy 10th run. Wow. Online too. So that means you were running like single player solo and you got an SOJ. Nasty. Congratulations, James, and thank you for the $5. You legend. Ooh-ah. Thank you for supporting the channel, my man. Dirty Bird says thousands of hours, found one doing these runs. So yeah, I can believe that. Ooh, Ant got a SOJ day 3 of ladder. Nice. Dupes still work offline? Been wondering. Probably, yeah. Offline like single player, you can dupe anything you want to if you really wanted to. So Jared says, I just to say I found one SOJ once in my Diablo career. 40 SOJs for a win force. Yeah, Matrix, I do recall that for sure. Yeah. Those were the days. Oxy rings were super nasty. So nasty. Got white gloves, white rings, all that good stuff. Circle it. Jacob Shepard says he played D2 for 2 years, no SOJs. Where was I reading? 2 months, found 3 SOJs on Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, that's kind of the luck stuff that can happen. Amulet. These amulets can't even be anything, I don't think. They're all Illiches and Mahimo Curios and stuff. Might as well not even pick them up. Might as well not pick them up. $4,000 for a win force on eBay. I'm sorry, I can't read that name at all. But yeah, I do remember when stuff was just insane back in the day for sure. Tin Fin says 40 hex charms and a win force. Yeah, those were I do recall. Yeah, you couldn't do anything. Like if you didn't have a full inventory of Vita hex charms, you were just nothing. I'll keep IDing them just in case I'm wrong, but I'm pretty positive you can only get Mahimo, Curios, Nozikins, and Eye of the Illich from this schmuck. Oh, Arsenal. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I will try to remember that. What's a Vamk's worth on ladder? Nowadays on ladder, Vamk's isn't really worth a whole lot. But back then there wasn't all the rune words and stuff there is now, so. Solo Diablo normal at level 1. Oh yeah, that was back in the day. You could, well, not solo, but you'd get rushed through the game. You'd be hopping into Hell Cows. You'd be like level 3. Because you got rushed the whole way. And then at the end of the first cow game, you just sit by the portal, and you'd be like level 27 by the end of the game. The end of the next game, you just sit there and you'd be like level 92 in like an hour. Ith Hydrobow with a 540-15s and a 109 glitch. Yeah, wasn't that the? No, that wasn't a Hydrobow. That was a matron bow, a quark bow. Somebody glitched their own bow and put charms in it and stuff, and then they personalized it as a quark bow. There was all different kinds of stuff like that. And not sure how to pronounce that name. O, a few lines and an O. With a $5 super chat, you legend. I found 3 times as many wisps as SOJs. Hurts. Good luck, brother. Yeah, I've probably found more wisp rings than SOJs as well. Not 3 times, I don't think, but maybe actually. I mean, I got 1 SOJ. I'm shooting for number 2. We're at 250 now. Nice. Okay, we're working along here. Been playing for 10 years strong, and I've gotten 2 SOJs. Yeah, Matthew, you're right there with me. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same as me, essentially. Oh, okay. And specify his comment up there that I sort of didn't understand, but yeah, you could literally kill Diablo solo level 1 with two white rings only. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Gotcha. Walden Nicolakinton on PTB. That's a very tough name. My apologies. I feel like that name, I hope, I don't know if that's a real, I don't want to say if that's like a real name. It's a real tough one to pronounce. But yeah, I found more jaw runes than SOJs, he says. And same here, for sure. I've definitely found more jaw runes than SOJs. Like, no doubt. Avenger Guard. Ichelm. Yeah, the set, I think it's set and unique. Mortal King's Will, and I'm pretty sure you can get Ariat's face from Nightmare and Dial too, right? I think, I'm pretty positive. I think. Hey, any SOJs yet? Good luck. I'm heading to work. Just wanted to say hi. Tetsumi, what's going on? Sorry, you might have hopped off already because I got your comment a little late, but appreciate you heading to work. Just hopped in to say hi, and I'm guessing you destroyed the like button as well, like a legend. Only true legends destroy the like button. So yeah, any legends in the chat, gently destroy that like button for me. Gently destroy that like button for me. Ooh. Gizmo's Game Lounge says he playing for a super long time, since 07, the patch, not the year, and first time he got an Annie thanks to the new walk changes, D-walk changes. Yeah, I think that, personal opinion, obviously, not roasting you or anything, but I think the D-walk changes are too much. I think it's too much. And if I had to bet, I bet you that they're going to change it, because it's too... Man, I seen somebody, and this was like a week and a half ago, somebody was trading an Annie for a Ko-rune, and I was like, wow. The Annie just like jumped the shark. Like it's worthless. Like it's nonsense now. Great. Scott says, what are my opinion on endgame dungeon systems? Not a big fan. Not a big fan. I know they got them in Diablo Immortal, and that's probably the part that I can't stand, doing those stupid dungeons, the stupid rifts or whatever on Diablo Immortal. If something's dumb or stupid, that's an opinion. So I'm just throwing out there, it's an opinion, but I just can't stand that stuff. Oh, I click on a thing and then it teleports me into a thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm clicking on a thing right now and I'm just going into a thing and teleporting around to go to an area. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Just my opinion. Head striker she can drop, says Miss Derp. Ray Felix up here got one after 10 runs in SOJ, but only has 2 in his entire life. You're just like me, pretty much, except it took me 89 runs. Annie for a pull rune. That's probably like the going rate right now, huh? The average. Which is crazy. A Ko-rune, Jesus. Says Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal says a lot of solo people got their first Annies recently. Single players, people. Arsenal, are you talking single player people, like people who play solo online, or are you talking single player like me right here? Like, not online? because single player is like this. Solo online is like different, a little bit different. I never had an Annie before. Now since changes in, I have 2, says Jared. Yeah, there's definitely you know, going to be differing opinions, obviously. So I'm not going to come on and complete roast, you know, people for their opinions. You know, everyone's got their own opinion. So I just personally think it's too easy now, because you can literally go to a website and it's like, you're gonna get an Annie in 10 minutes. You know, it's like, I don't know if I really like it like that. Gizmo says it's definitely too much. However, it's super nice for casual players. So yeah, I can kind of get that. I'm trying to farm Nightmare Andy as well. Get my first SOJ. Thanks for the motivation. Yeah, I'm just gonna warn you. I got super lucky, by the way. This is from Jose Beltramino. I got super lucky, so don't expect that. I hope you did notice. Ooh, there we go. Well, I can't carry anymore. Too many things to carry. Just in case that's something good, but it usually never is on Nightmare, obviously. Another Razor Tail. You gotta, that's really important. Razor Tail can wreck so good on an Amazon. Helps out a ton. That chance to pierce is underrated in my opinion. But yeah, I already got a few of them or whatever, but I'm just gonna mark that down right quick. Oh jeez, what was I just talking about? I am so slow in the brain right now. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, make sure you note the first part of that where it took me over 1,400 runs to get an SOJ the last time I did this. So results may vary. Just remember that. Found a fall in a coat earlier today. First okay runes. Jose Burkhart says. All right, well, congrats. Getting some little rune action. What do you think they should do with the standard of heroes, if anything? Yeah, I feel like the standard of heroes, I don't know. It's hard to say. Another one? What, 2 runs in a row? Razor Tails 2 runs in a row, fellas? Weird. You have 1 in 802 to drop on players 8. Yeah, totally, yeah. But when I did it before, I just didn't. I got unlucky, and it took me 1,400 runs. Yeah, 1,430 runs. That's how many times it took me the first time I tried to get an SOJ back on regular Diablo 2. I was watching you during the morning, but stopped around number 50. Nice, yeah. Second stream of the day. Oop. A little bit out of my way. That's it. Literally, while I'm like doing these runs, I'm looking at my actual Diablo 2 screen like 5% of the time. I'm like just staring at chat trying to catch up and read. Why no cube? More room for chimes? Office gossip. I would do that, but I don't. It's not necessary. This is on single player, so this is essentially all of the Magic Find charms I've found so far, on single player. So I can't really stack it. I have no fire skillers. I just haven't found any fire skillers on single player yet. Crazy enough. Haven't really found a lot of skillers on single player at all, to be perfectly honest. Crazy enough. Apparently everything's crazy enough, but yeah. Fast and net. Not ethereal dark sight helm. Found an ethereal one the other day, I think. Nick. Jared, this is probably the thing you can read chat because it's nightmare. I don't really have a whole lot to worry about, right? Jose says, wish you good luck. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Make standard heroes active. The chat gem truth function. Nice, Clayton. Nice. Or, wait, what was that from? Oh, PTB. We'll just call you PTB. We'll go with that. Walking Dude says that other Razor Tail that I tossed out was perfect ED. I didn't notice that. I didn't look too closely. Oh well. Scabs. In my opinion, they should make Standard of Heroes a recipe, 3 Standard of Heroes, and a torch. Reroll the torch. Trying to think. Let me think about it real quick. 3 Standard of Heroes, reroll a torch. I don't think that's enough to reroll a torch. If you reroll a torch, it'd have to be more than that, because I mean, everyone would just get bad torches, and then, I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to predict how that kind of stuff would play out. Real hard. But I don't think that would play out the way that we would want it to. Scott Sue says stacking gem skulls runes would be nice. Right. Single player rules for declone is fine. 1 SOJ, 1 declone in the game is sold. Locks relative value for Annie's 1 per 1 SOJ. I kind of agree with that, Edward. I think that's how they should do it as well. That's one way that I was thinking, like, maybe give a purpose to the Standard of Heroes or something, like do like 1 SOJ and like 3 Standard of Heroes or something. But I mean, it's super hard to really, I mean, I don't know how if that would really play out good or not. I'm just kind of spitballing here. So Jared, where can I get the run counter? Exclamation run counter will pop up the video that I made about it. It'll show you the link to it and everything, and it'll kind of explain what I got going on up there. When you download it and use it, it's not going to look exactly like that, but it's a little movie magic I do for on stream to make it look like that. But yeah. Are you making a melee character for Smiter or Zealer? If answer is no, go forward. Oh, you must be answering somebody else's. My apologies. My apologies. Getting a little behind on some of these comments. Love the comments, fellas. Appreciate it. I'm missing a few here. If you got an important question or something, it's okay if it drifts off the top of the screen. You can put it back in again. I'm not gonna get super mad if it's just like a regular question or something. If you put it in one time, you know, don't go crazy and spam it, but just like re-enter it. Hopefully I can catch it. It'd be very nice if they added a recipe to just remove items from a socket without destroying the item. Well, can't have everything, Andrew. That might be, in my sweetful opinion, a little bit on the excessive side, but they already eliminated a lot of ways that people accidentally stuck stuff into other items. But oh wow, 40/40 on poisoning fire. 2 max. That's 4 because 40 is the max you can get on those, on the resistances. I don't know if it's all right. It's all right, especially with like the energy shield sorceress now, because poison res is kind of super important now, with specifically that build. So kind of neat, man. If I could get the walk run hit recovery on with this one instead of this other stupid charge, whatever. I'll hang out of those though. Kind of neat. 40/40, dual 40 with some walk run on it. Kind of neat. I'm kind of I'm up in the air on those ones. Let me scroll up. I don't miss too many of these comments here. What are we missing here? It'd be very nice if they added. Oh yeah, I read that one. Oopsie. I mean, 3 Standard of Heroes and an Annie to reroll a torch. And 3 Standard of Heroes and an Annie to reroll a torch. Says Jared. I don't know. It's kind of expensive, but I kind of like it being expensive. But why would, I don't know. Matthew Bell, torch in a full inventory of standard of heroes. Or a full cube. Yeah, maybe. That's not a bad, I might be on board with that, right? Watching this morning for first SOJ. What's the SOJ count now? We have 7 SOJ, Sassy McGee. No, I'm just kidding. Still at 1. The average roll is 1 in 800. So if I had another one already, it would be very, 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 very good luck. Which could happen, but has not happened. Wow. Any other drink? Andrew says those would take a character straight through Nightmare easily. Oh yeah, if you found these boots, for sure. Like, could you imagine your first Andy run just coming out of normal? You're like 40 fire res, 40 poison res. What? Like you just got out of normal. Do I start a new game so fast? I gotta get the macro in there. But I got a macro. I have a video that talks about it, but I need to make a specific video about it and link it to my bot. But I got a macro on my mouse that does it for me because it only works for single players. So. The best thing about Loftline is unlimited mules. I keep a Holy Grail checklist on my D2 Tomb app. Yeah, it is true. I hate having all these mules, though. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Because then you have to constantly load in these characters, and it takes forever. Which character was it on? You almost need to make like a helmet mule, unique helmet mule, like set item, low level set items. Like, it's just too much. I don't keep everything, so that's just me though. If you had 3 standard of heroes, that means you already had 2 other rolls of torches. It gets rid of Annie's. Yeah, I mean, what would kind of happen most of the time, people yeah, I mean, it is kind of true. The people who are farming torches then would just always re-roll every single torch that wasn't a pally torch or a sorceress torch. So I guess it would kind of lower the value of those 2 because there'd be more of them. And it would kind of raise the value-ish of the other ones, I guess? Yeah, we'll hang on to it. 4%, nothing great, but I guess that kind of is a good point. I didn't think about it until I started talking, and then I was like, that does make sense. Pokemon fan says, how about 200 bucks just buy a perfect Annie? Great idea. Scott Sue says, having a separate character just to store gems. Super dumb in 2022. I kind of agree with that sentiment, for sure. I do agree with that. Have a good one. Good luck finding another SOJ. Peace out and keep slaying. Miranda. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. What are you drinking? I got Coke and some cheap Costco rum. Colin Martin. Love the content. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for the kind words. Colin. Love from Austria. Thank you very much, Darren. Grand Charm, maybe I'll check it, I guess. I don't know if it can really I don't know all the item levels, what they can roll it. Like, could it possibly be good? Could it not be good? I'm not really sure. The app has a mule tracker, but I agree. We just need more stash tabs. Oh, so if you want an item, you're like, I want that 7718 vamp gaze. You're like, type that in. Oh, that's on Jamichael King mule. Boop. And then you go to that character and find it. Interesting. Alright, alright. Neato, neato. I'll grab a RAL rune, alright. And we'll see. Probably can't be nothing. Not getting a 5 NATO in normal. Shape shifting, summon Grizzly. Did you get that graphics card? No, Jason, I ended up not doing none of that. Actually, right here, what I'm doing right now, I'm running this on very high graphics. Like, I end up switching it to very high graphics, and literally, I swear my computer's running even better now than it did before, when it was on medium graphics. Makes no sense, I guess, but... Where to farm Titan's Revenge? Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Mephisto, I guess. Probably the best bet for any of those type of uniques like that. And actually, Andario could probably for sure drop that too. So either one of those. We'll grab that real quick. Yeah, but you need basically 3 torches to re-roll 1, so you can't just keep re-rolling 4 pally torches. All right, Jared. Yeah, Jared. Maybe I missed part of the comment from before. I don't remember fully, so my apologies, Jared. Phil, music you always playing in the background. You do deathcore growl, so I'm guessing you play guitar too. I actually do not play guitar. I tried to dabble in it a little bit when I was younger. The music in the background, there's a link in the description to this stream, every stream I've ever done, and every video I've ever made. N&M Creations, guy on YouTube. It's a link to his YouTube channel. So check him out. All the music in the background, I always, that's always what it is. Music from that guy. So check that guy out. Had to start over in a single player, found a Shaco off of a Nightmare Bale. Nice. Eddie says Trav for Titans. Alright, well. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their kind of favorite spot. I don't know the perfect drop odds or whatever. If there's some, you know, item level, blah, 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 Trav doing this or that or whatever, but... Boy, I gotta clean this up a little bit. Looking gross over here. Hey, are you doing MF tonight after your Andy runs? I'm not sure what you mean. If Charlie Monkey, if you mean, am I like magic finding online with other people tonight? I'm just rocking my Andy runs tonight. I'm kind of I'm done on ladder, to be perfectly honest. I do have some stuff for giveaways to do still, which I will do in the near future. Some giveaway stuff, but I'm probably done playing online, to be perfectly honest. Until next ladder, I mean. I love the content. Babies falling out in the mama room. Then I'll be slaying. Babies falling asleep. Nice, nice. Uber Skidmark. Sick name, I guess. Nice. Line from Highland yesterday, she dropped the Titans and High Lords in the same kill. Wow, that's a crazy drop. Titans and High Lords in the same kill from Andario. Kyle Salter. That's a nice drop. Welcome FN says, don't you think they should work on making some uniques more useful? No, I don't think so. Anything that's like core to the game that's like not already established as better than how it is now, I don't want them to change. Like, because everybody's touched touched a game pretty much that has a loot filter. Everyone's touched a game that's had some kind of currency tab. We know those things work. What I do also know is that people have made other games and they're never as good as Diablo 2. So like, I don't want them to change the core game mechanics to make Diablo 2 worse than it is now. Maybe, you know, maybe somebody somewhere in the world could make Diablo 2 better, but I don't trust anybody to change a real core mechanic like the item, you know, the items in the game. I didn't trust them to change the skills in the game. Luckily, they didn't change them very much, but they're going to eventually. They're going to change the skills more. They're going to keep changing them, and it's going to ruin the game eventually. I hope it's not anytime soon, but they're going to ruin it. And yeah, I don't want them to change the items. I don't want them to make this more powerful. I don't want them to make this item weaker. I don't want them to make season 2, they're going to make this, and this item stronger. The next season, they're going to make this item stronger. You're going to get the power creep going on. And then in a year, the game's going to be trash because it's going to be Diablo 3 all over again. You know what I mean? So that's not what I'm looking for. Jared says, like the idea of stacking runes in your stash at first, but then when I thought about it, it would lower high rune value because you could just cube up lower runes easier. Yeah, you could, and it would a little bit, but it doesn't really work out. Like, it depends on doing a couple of different things, because they did it in Project Diablo 2, and it does a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'll talk about it a little more after I identify this SOJ. Why does this SOJ look like it's spelled so funny? I feel like those letters aren't in the right order. Does that say SOJ, or is like spelled wrong? I don't really know what's going on here. Need like 3.5 million L runes to make a job. Yeah, that is kind of true, Grifter. Yeah, I know the whole. I think that's to make us. I don't know the exact math or whatever, but yeah, you need some millions and millions of L runes specifically. But like, yeah, if you cube up every rune you find, it is a little bit. Yeah, when you cube up, and I already on single player. I don't know if you've ever played single player before. I grab everything lum and higher and cube up to runes. It doesn't help out that much. It really doesn't help out that much. It does a little bit. It does a little bit. But it helps out. Weird bug they have there. SOJ spelled like that. Right. Yeah, the PD2 ref, says Scott. Yeah. They did a couple things right on Project Diablo 2, but what they did wrong on Project Diablo 2 was that they kept changing the items all the time. They kept changing the skills. They had some good, I mean, a lot of the good things they actually took from other mods, but that's neither here nor there. But changing stuff all the time causes people to not be able to keep up. Poison res strength, damage undead, minimum damage at level 14. I mean, I would never use it. Kind of neat, Jewel, but I would never use it probably. But I mean, it's kind of neat. Miss a small charm. Oh yeah. I miss stuff like that all the time. All the time. Ty Jaren says, looks like a majority of my SOJs. the comment I made earlier about that. Oops says, can someone tell me why he plays offline? I don't know. Why does anyone play online? Why does anyone play a video game ever? Oops. Entertainment. Plus I can do stuff like that. I'm single player. All kinds of stuff. Pokemon fan says, I should have said we changed some of the uniques. Very minor changes, extremely rare and completely useless uniques. Like the Templar and Tyrael's Might and stuff like that. Yeah, I would just prefer that they are the way that they are. Like, you use them for like super crazy, like you're trying to like do some super crazy niche build, but most people don't use them. I'll be honest. They're not the best in slot, even though they're super rare. But it's like, I don't know. I just would rather. I don't know if you probably weren't here when I said it earlier. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, like that item isn't used, but there's a reason that I think that like Diablo 2 is my favorite game of all time. And if the game ain't broke, stop trying to fix it. You know. Like, I would be perfectly fine if they never touched the game again. They're obviously going to, and I hope they don't change too much. There are certain things that I would like them to change just because they're things that are proven. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But like, you know, whether in regards to everything, I have this what's a good example? Real bad at giving examples. I have you know, my grass is fine, my lawn's fine, but I found this YouTube video you know, and then I found this other YouTube video and 900 YouTube videos, and every person on Fine Grass Facebook group saying if you do this one thing, it'll make your grass even better, and it only costs like 20 bucks. So I'll do it. It's easy. It's proven to work. There's no chance of it messing up. Perfect. But if it's like, hey, every time we change all the items in Diablo 2, we make the game worse. So let's do it again. Like, don't be like all the other mods that made the game worse. Don't do that to me. So that's kind of how I feel about changing all the items and all the skills and stuff. So, loot filter made my lawn better. Exactly, Star. Stars are exactly. Do you think they will release a new set of uniques for future patches? I don't think so, because the problem is Project Diablo 2 came across this as well. That's another reason why I know they're not going to change any of the uniques and stuff like that, or any of the actual bonuses on the specific items. If you change the items, it completely nukes every character that has a single one of those items on any account. So, not an angel, or not an SOJ. It is an angel, a 19 or 2. Nice. But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys were involved with the first season of Project Diablo 2. They thought that they could just change all the items and it would be fine. Like, they didn't look into it. When they changed all the items every season, it nuked all the characters. It nuked full accounts. Everything you played on single player, everything you played online, all the characters got bricked, deleted, gone. So and I think it's going to be the same thing with Diablo 2. Like, if they change any of the uniques, everything you've ever done online, on single player, on everything, it'll all be bricked. The files will be corrupted, the characters will be nuked, they'll be gone, and that's not going to go over well. So it didn't go over well then either. So okay, we will settle for stacking all items except runes online. You can stack all the runes in single player. Says Jared. His opinion there. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to... I don't know. It's a toughie. It's a toughie when you're talking about changing things. Grifter says, good night. Gotta leave for now. Peace out. Hello. 1-to-1 watching to like ratio. Nice. Yeah, I've been on for a little bit. Almost 2 hours now. 200 people on. Nice. 193 at the moment. Appreciate you, fellas. Thanks for hanging out with me. What about stackable item slots? Yeah, between stackable stackable things and currency page, it's hard. It's real hard to say which one would really be better, but better or worse or whatever. Frozen Orb, Glacial Spike. Ah, wrong skills. Wrong skills. Blizzard on the... and it's got Blizzard charges on it. Do you feel like you have a better drops online or offline? I don't really feel like it's better either way, to be perfectly honest. I guess the only reason I'd say offline is because, I mean, you can get better drops offline just being able to change the player's difficulty and then farming certain areas anytime that you want to when you're able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not that the drops are really better based upon any actual, you know, but it's you can give yourself a better opportunity to get better drops. Yeah, Scott's right there. Scott Sue up here says if they release anything new, it's going to be Rune Words. Yeah, they literally can't, and I'm not positive about this, but I'm pretty sure they can't change actual base items without nuking everyone's characters and everything. So let's go here. We got some Mage Fists. Rocking those already. Are they better? Nope, they're a little worse. But a little Mage Fist there, you know. Definitely faster offline. Yeah, for sure faster offline, for sure. Stack 10 runes per stack. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. If they're going to be rune stacking, it should probably be higher than that, in my opinion. Grifter says stackable keys, runes, gems with a limit of like 12. No stamina bar. Yeah, I'd be, well, yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with stamina bar just because of like the speedrun aspect of it, adding another like dimension to that. But the stamina bar, it literally doesn't affect you past like Act 3 normal, so like I feel like it's not that big a deal. I don't know. I guess I don't really care that much either way, to be honest. Not a fan of when anyone but Blizz changes things, even if Blizz makes questionable changes. Office gossip says up here. Yeah, boy. Tom says Blizz should just give us unlimited stash tabs. I mean, they might as, to be honest, they might as well, and it sounds like stupid or cheap or whatever, but like, I mean, you just create a bunch of mule characters anyways. Like, you're just making it the game more boring for people to play by not giving people unlimited stash tabs online. You're just making it less fun to play your game. You know, everyone's been making mules since the beginning of time. They're gonna keep making mules till the end of time on Diablo 2, Diablo 2 Resurrected, whatever. Why not just make it fun, like less miserable to do so? I don't feel like it gives some crazy advantage. It saves a little bit of time, which I guess with that little bit of time you could then use for more magic find time, which would, I'm gonna be honest, make the game funner. Because nobody likes constantly watching load screens going from one mule to another, right? So here it says up here, plus you can re-roll your single player maps and make it even faster. All true, all true. I'm not sure. I think you're referring to reasons why single player is even better than online. But yeah, it is kind of a way that you can kind of find more stuff better on single player. No lie, no lie. Jared says at least 10 stash tabs, he'd be good. So, funner isn't a word. Funner is totally a word. I made sounds, and it sounded like funner, and it came out of my mouth, so that means it's a word. Extra funnerness. I missed like the last 45 minutes. How much has Phil had to drink so far? Not that much, G-Stacks. Get out of town. I'm barely drinking anything. Ugh. I'm looking at the time. I gotta get off here. I gotta take my daughter to school in the morning. Amulet. Okay, we'll end the stream with a Tails amulet here. Talarasha's amulet at the end. No, that's crazy. The last time I did this, I got 5 Tala amulets. I guess I've only done 300 runs. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's crazy. Grammar police comes in, fussy muppet. To my defense, legend. Single player's always better. No pressure, just enjoying the game. Yeah, Hassan, I do like single player more. I'm gonna be honest. The bottle's not empty, guys. I mean, okay, I bought this like weeks ago, okay? It's very low now, but I bought it like weeks ago. It's a half gallon. It's the size of my head. Look at this thing. I go like this. Look, it's the size of my head. Hold it close to the camera so it looks bigger. Gotta get back to work. Yeah, you do gotta get back to work. I don't pay you for nothing. Get my building wrapped up and shut down. Have a good night, everybody. All right, peace out, G-Stacks. You're really slacking on this job. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have to take off, fellas. We got a great viewer count here. A lot of great people in here. I appreciate y'all. Can't always stream this late, but I do love when I can do it to kind of accommodate everybody's schedule. So thank you guys so much. All the gifted subs from Wicked Plumber and Blizz Biggie earlier. Those legends. So yeah, good night, everybody. It's a good night here anyways. There's the legend Blizz Biggie coming in with the GGs. Peace out, fellas, and don't forget, keep slaying, keep slaying.